what's going on in Buffalo this weekend, because it's one of these seismic epic games before they get really seismic and epic. And I'm guessing most people listening to this, nobody wants Houston to win, because you want the next round to, like, Houston is the team everybody in America wants to lose. Get out of here. We want to see the big boys play. And don't sneak up on somebody and make this not about the Chiefs and that the Ravens or the Ravens or the Bills have to go through the Chiefs to get past the Chiefs.
It's the Royal Rumble before WrestleMania. The winner of the Royal Rumble gets to punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, but oftentimes Royal Rumble is better and more exciting than the main event of WrestleMania. That's what's happening. The Ravens and Bills battling for a shot to finish their story and go through the guy that has been standing in their way for the last few years.
Damn, that's good. That's good. I mean, the games might get worse as you get to the Super Bowl. We might be less interested every round.
Well, but it is possible. But it is possible, given that football, maximum footballs, and always surprises us and keeps. The Super Bowl used to stink, used to be terrible. Now everything builds up to the moment where we're like, oh, the football gets real this weekend. Everyone's in agreement, like, oh, there's no one sneaking in here. Like, get Tampa out of here. Get some of these people out of here.
Don't get Tampa out of here.
You guys understand what I'm saying. The point that I want to get to, though, because I find this all to be an imperfect measurement. I don't know whether Buffalo's better than Baltimore. I don't know. They both seem really, really good. But now you're putting it in the snow. And now it's a real field temperature of -3. And I'm like, that's not how I want football to be played.
Oh, shut up. This is what the Bills have earned. This is how real football gets played in Buffalo. And they earned it by having a better season. Now, the Ravens beat them straight up. Let's see if they can do it again in Buffalo's barn.
Put your hand in the snow.
Hand in the snow. I don't want to watch football in the snow. But it is cool to see the way that it's all shaped up. Like, this is the football that you want. You're neutralizing Lamar Jackson with -3 degrees. He's from Pompano.
I know.
So if he overcomes this.
I know. That's not what I want to watch.
What do we want to watch about both these teams? The quarterback position. And when you have weather like this, they're incentivized to keep it in their hands and do what they do almost better than anybody else in the league, and that's run the damn ball. This is great.
2003. Everything was better in 2003.
That's crazy.
All right,
am I right?
All right, let me explain something to you guys, because what I'm talking about, I don't want to be sour on the game everyone's sweet on. That's not what I'm doing.
Sounds like that's what you're doing.
You're going to put a roof on this stadium, and I don't like it. No, not this week, man. This is perfect. The weather actually leans into the strengths of these teams. It leans into the best player. We're not calling plays. We're calling players, and that's what both these teams are lining up to do as a hopefully. God, man, it would really suck if Houston ends up beating Kansas City.
Don't say that.
Because if the narrative is Patrick Mahomes is there waiting and watching these two teams battle it out for a chance to take down their boogeyman. Man, this is great. This is the biggest game in a long time.
You guys keep talking about that. I'm going to text Arian Foster right now. He has the script.
The part that I don't like about what's happening here, Andrew, is that Mike Ryan is giving a lot of expertise about playoff football, about football in the snow, about real men playing real football, okay? I hear you. And then I hear on the set of Amazon Prime, Richard Sherman saying, when we're talking about playoff football, no offense, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You're Ryan Fitzpatrick here, and I'm asking Andrew Hawkins, if the point of the games is to measure who's the best, okay, who's just the best, the year that Aaron Rodgers, the best I've ever seen at that, won the Super Bowl was the year he got to go through only domes. And those playoff numbers were insane because there were no elements. It was a disadvantage for him to play at Lambeau. It was a disadvantage for him to play in the snow because he couldn't be his regular kind of great. Mike Ryan is asking for more and more of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. It's a tough position. They've given us more and more. I want to see them at their best. I don't want them challenged by the elements because one of them grew up down here with us in this swamp.
No excuses, Dan. I'm not buying it.
I got a text back from Arian Foster. He says, C.J. Stroud's going to have a hell of a game, but at the end, Mahomes is going to pull it out just like the script demands it. So don't worry, guys. We got it.
Dan just wants to change the football calendar.
Look,
weather always impacts the playoffs. It always does, and you overcome that. It's part of the things that you overcome.
Is Dan, are you engagement farming right now? I kind of feel like he's engagement farming. We were talking about this outside, about the concept of people saying very kind of outlandish things just because they want responses. Like, unpopular opinion, Charles Barkley was better than Michael Porter Jr. And it's like, of course, but like you say unpopular opinion and now everyone goes crazy. And now Dan is doing like the opposite. He's saying, oh, you know what? It sucks that the snow is happening. These guys should play in a dome.
But the argument that I'm making is the elements actually lean into the strengths of these two unbelievable talents at quarterback.
It's green eggs and ham, okay? And you're like, what the hell does that even mean? 2003 version of Hawk? I'll tell you what it means. It's could you in the snow? I could in the snow. It doesn't matter. That's what playoff football is. Yeah, we want the best to be the best, but it should be any given day, any element. It does not matter. If you are truly the best, you line up wherever we're at, whatever the elements are, and I will beat you.
That's crazy, Killer. It's wherever the elements wherever they at.
Wherever they at, murder.
That's crazy,
You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Anywhere. We could do it in Buffalo or Baltimore, either.
You say you could do it where?
Anywhere.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He said he could do it anywhere.
That's crazy, murder. Murder, tell him.
I had no idea Mean had that in his locker.
That might be his best.
That's crazy.
I'm not kidding. That's crazy, Killer.
It's 2 Americans dead. You don't get it.
You talk about the snow, murder.
You ain't afraid of no snow, Killer.
That's wow.
That's
wild
crazy.
style.
I thought the point of what we were doing in watching on weekends, you guys are telling me it's entertainment, and I'm legitimately saying to you, if we're going to analyze things all season, if we're going to make this all about measurements at all times, who's the best? Is Josh Allen more MVP than Lamar Jackson is MVP?
Oh, yeah, good storyline, Dan. Keep going. Yeah, that's a great question to ask ourselves.
Yep.
If that's what we're doing around
Did you know one was black and one was white, Dan? That'll probably get you some engagement.
One was black and one was white.
There's so much great drama around this game, and to not have it be the game that actually defines your legacy, to just merely get to the game that may define your legacy, it's just insane drama for a divisional round game. It's awesome.
I do feel bad for the Houston Texans, though.
No one wants him.
They was like, get out of
Any
here,
other
man.
circumstance, everyone's going for the underdog here. We want to see one of these two teams playing Sunday evening in Buffalo get to the point where they have to go through Patrick Mahomes. And if C.J. Stroud ruins that, I will resent him forever.
My favorite part is all the conversation that happens this year about who is the MVP between Lamar, between Josh Allen. Two incredible players have had incredible seasons. And for it to culminate in them having to go against each other, I've actually felt like the conversation about them has dropped this week. Almost like everybody who was arguing one side or the other is like, oh, excuse my language, we're going to find out this week. So I can't say too much because it'll be an immediate, you're wrong. Whereas before you could just, this guy's better. This has a better season.
It's not a
They're the better
hypothetical.
team.
It's like a
This is the better
ladder match.
roster. We're going to find out.
It's a ladder match where the MVP is above the ring, but it also gives you an opportunity at the world title.
Tapping in.